Hey minions, welcome to Crank It Up. I'm Jim Price, and on this episode of King of the Hill, I want to talk about the Lunar Captain of the Magical Girls. The Magical Girl talents get stronger based on the number of minions on a base, and the Lunar Captain is no exception. The Lunar Captain can retrieve a minion with power less than or equal to your number of minions on her base. This is convenient because it means that the Lunar Captain can always retrieve Black Magic Hat from your discard pile, allowing you to create a cycle between the two. As long as the two take turns being in play, you don't have to utilize any actions to keep the cycle going. Black Magic Hat can grab Lunar Captain, who can grab Black Magic Hat on the turn she is played, who can grab Lunar Captain after she goes to the discard pile. But Lunar Captain needs something to do other than just regenerate herself, as this makes her a much more convoluted specter. Indeed, Lunar Captain has a very interesting use case, in that you can successively get back stronger minions into your hand. This is an elegant design because the more minions you have, the less time you have to utilize her ability. But at the start, you can only get lower powered minions, which should be the minions you use to increase your presence without increasing your power too much. Minion recursion benefits almost everyone, but some factions need it more than others. What Lunar Captain does with talent-based recursion is allow you to spend liberally with your better minions to try to win 3 consecutive bases. As I've said many times, Smash Up is a game of efficiency, and managing your cards carefully is the key to victory. But if you have a minion who can theoretically return every minion you spent previously, you can use your partner faction to dominate on the first base, using the Magical Girl engine to win the second, while using Lunar Captain to prepare you for the third. The Magical Girls have the stall tactics to facilitate this, either destroying opponent minions or moving them off the base. They can use Walking Castle to spread out and avoid power creep, using Walking Castle's talent for consolidation and one last powerful minion recursion. This approach, if done properly, has you winning 3 bases for anywhere from 9 to 12 VP or more, which makes you an easy second place from victory. Of course, you have to draw the right cards in order to facilitate this, which is why pairing Lunar Captain with a great draw faction is great. Lunar Captain is also great at exploiting factions that either destroy themselves or exploit printed power. Getting Lunar Captain is crucial for the Magical Girls, which makes her a very good mild-mannered citizen target. It does not become difficult to get those mild-mannered citizens back. You only need one other minion, and you could potentially be putting out all your superheroes, freeing your actions for extra plays or power buffs instead of using the superhero recursion, which you will still have after you go crazy. Lunar Captain can grab a Mimic right away, and with their extra minion plays, you could easily add 10 power to her base unexpectedly. Lunar Captain somewhat incentivizes cards like Transmogrify or Back to the Future because she can immediately repair the damage. Lunar Captain obviously also excels with Swarm factions. Lunar Captain can also grab the Snuggly Bears automatically, which is great because they can be queued up for an eventual Bewitching Gal play. Playing Bewitching Gal all of a sudden adds 5 minions on a base while reducing the breakpoint by another 5. Assuming you play these minions on a base that already has some minions, these numbers can go even higher, and the inevitable group hug becomes much more potent. You can also guarantee yourself a retrieval of Sir Squeezes, who excels at playing White Magic Hat and Power Maid in a single play. The combination of Monarch and Lunar Captain can be devastating. Monarch can pilfer groupies from the deck, while Lunar Captain grabs them from the discard pile. This accelerates the acquisition of all 5 groupies, which plays perfectly into the Magical Girl strategy. If you lose your Monarch, playing all 5 groupies onto the Lunar Captain base will get you back your Monarch, and you can begin the groupie acquisition all over again next turn. The Lunar Captain was also tailor-made for robots, who combine swarm potential with exploitable printed power. Getting the Microbot Alpha back on demand doesn't seem fair. You can keep many minions on one base, continually using Microbot Alpha as a big drop on another, and no matter how your minions are distributed, Lunar Captain can always grab it back by herself on a base. You could also grab your Fixers, which are a great start to your turn, or you can grab your Zapbots, again queuing up a mega turn where 4 Zapbots are chained into one of the many minions this combination provides as a finisher. Because of her potential, I think Lunar Captain is not an early game king minion. You want access to her early, but you don't necessarily want to use her early. You want to be wasteful with everyone else, knowing you can recover. Lunar Captain should not be played until there are meaningful minions to recover. But what makes Lunar Captain so great is that there is little downside to using her talent every turn. If you end up having too many cards, you can just discard the card you retrieved and retrieve it again on the next turn if necessary. Unlike the Gravedigger, who will often wait in hand until the intended target is in the discard pile, the Lunar Captain becomes a function of how long you can keep her in play. Any faction with stall tactics will work well here. I like the Magical Girls with the Time Travelers because of their Titan, who can generate extra minion plays. Consolidating the jumpers into your hand gives you the minion counts you'll want for the other Magical Girl abilities, and your Time Traveler abilities can replay those powerful talents like reducing a breakpoint twice, or destroying a powerful minion twice. One of the weaknesses of the Magical Girls is that they have no action recursion, but the Time Travelers do. Lunar Captain can repeat the repeater perfects and have you constantly playing extra minions, and by cycling your minions every turn, you maintain a constant high quantity of minions and can manipulate the board accordingly. I know I recently declared my love for Acromotive, but Lunar Captain facilitates a great rotary slug thrower play. The mechanic can be returned and played from hand to play a rotary slug thrower. If you need at least 4 minions to grab mechanic, who would make 5, that means that rotary slug thrower is adding at least 10 power. The steampunks have the movement needed to give time to spread out and still allow you to kick players off of your base. There are so many things you can do with Lunar Captain, it's just a factor of time. For this reason, I think Lunar Captain and the Magical Girls overall begin to weaken in multiplayer. They begin to run out of time to establish their engines since bases are breaking quicker. But with more players comes more bases, and you could utilize their spread mechanisms in order to give yourself more time. Lunar Captain was never an early game minion anyway, so using your best cards while waiting for reinforcements can keep you competitive while waiting for your engine to establish. Zombies are considered strong because they let you replay your best cards, and Lunar Captain has a great deal of that feeling. While the zombies get unrestricted one-time access to your cards, Lunar Captain trades upside for repeatability. She may not have the payoff of the clerics, but at least you can get exactly what you want and have a more clear path to achieving your goals. I really like Lunar Captain because she brings out the best in partner factions and truly lets you go crazy with your cards in a game where efficiency is everything. What do you think of Lunar Captain? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let's shut it down.